guys, welcome aboard. We're back in the USA here for today's flight. Let's jump inside the cockpit, get fired up over here. We're going to be going to Santa Ana, Orange County, Southern California, over to San Francisco, Northern California. Let's get everything fired up here, battery 1 and 2. Get the external power on. Go ahead and load our sim brief flight. There it is. Let's get GSX loading the plane here.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Boarding, please don't load aircraft here
until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
And let's see. All right, we'll get up here. We'll get everything set up. Nav, oxygen, fuel pumps. Cabin temps, strobes, auto, cabin logo with the APU fired up.
Fuel truck is in position.
Let's initialize our flight here.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
And today's flight is American Airlines 1776.
Passengers boarding starting.
So please turn off and discontinue the use of all cell phone.
And let's see what our cruise profile. Got a CI of 5 today. We're going up to 36,000 feet. Go ahead and request our winds. Alright, that looks good. Let's go over to the flight plan here. And departing, we're going to be 20 right. Looks like we're doing the Hero 3 IK. Get that put in there. Clear out our wind message. Going into San Francisco. Looks like they are landing on the 28, so we'll do ILS runway 28 left. And the arrival is going to be the Surfer 4 with the Surfer transition. No Surfer 4 there. Let's at least put our VIA on the approach. Is going to be Eddie. A closer look at that once we get in the system. Just checking my music volume there. It seems a little loud. Turn that down just a little bit. All right. Actually, it's the airplane boarding music is what it is. Alright, let's take a look here. Yeah, we're still getting fueled up. So we've got a little bit of a marine layer over here. And let's see, we're going to, what did we say, 36,000 feet. Get that put in there. Alright, I can take a look at the chat so I don't miss anything. And go ahead and start doing some calculations over here. Get our departure 20 right, it's dry, load sheet, packs are going to be on. We'll sync the weather, and of course I didn't change my weather over here, but 2015, which is 2996. This is from flying in Europe here. I got to reset the QNH. Anyway, that's good enough there. Let's see, what was it, 2996. Alright, we'll send that over there. Let's go over here, 2996. There we go, back in the US. In inches and feet and altimeter setting here. Let's see, we got 4 minutes to alignment. We got that done, we got that done. pop in here, get ready to get our messages, and put our APU bleed on. Yep, still loading the fuel here. Let's take a quick look. Unfortunately, we're still on kilograms here, like I said, but no biggie. Not going to really impact the flight here. Fueling's almost done, and boarding's about halfway there. So today's flight from Santa Ana over to Orange County, or I'm sorry, from Orange County over to San Francisco. Looks like total flight time is going to be 57 minutes once we get off the ground here. Total block time, an hour and 25 minutes. So kind of judge that that's about the length of the stream is the block time. And get off on time here. Looks like they're done fueling. Let's get the seatbelt signs on.
Starting our journey momentarily.
Now, weather for today's flight is going to be fairly clear. We've got some marine layer here in Southern California, and then pretty clear all the way up the coast. And San Francisco currently reporting clear skies and hot winds. I guess I might as well get myself on the screen here, but I figured you guys didn't want to watch my big talking head. Let's see here. Whoop, not that one. There we go. Hello, everybody. All right, finally, here comes our baggage carts. I remember how to fly here in the US after all my European flights I've been doing lately. Yep, all that looks good. Could pop open the door here, see the passengers. There we go. I should pop in there. That guy, he looks a little sketch back there. Oh, hello, ladies. How's it going? Alright, back in the cockpit. Get the door closed. I don't need to look at them anymore. everybody's going to have a good 4th of July here today. I'm hanging out doing Flight Simulator all day long, I think. It's just too hot outside. Could take a little hop outside here while they're loading the baggage. Take a look at Santa Ana Airport. This is a Payware airport. Here, let me crank down the sound a little bit so we don't get blinded. There we go. Yeah, so one of the reasons I love flying out of Santa Ana in the real world is that it's so easy to get to. You can see the parking lot right here. This is the upper levels, the departures here. And you can see the parking lot right here. Let me see if it actually goes all the way down. So we're kind of going backwards here, but this is the way you would come up, and you can see you literally get off of the exit over here, drive by the airport, and as soon as you, wow, there's a funky, must have had an earthquake over here. But as soon as you get off the exit, bam, you are in the airport. Let's see if John Wayne is modeled over here. Is he? Yep. Can we get inside? Oh. They do a little bit of modeling inside the airports. Yeah, right over here is a big statue of John Wayne, actually. Unfortunately not modeled, but right inside of there. Alright, let's pop back in to the cockpit, get ourselves underway here. Looks like we're almost done with the baggage. One more cart to go. I'm gonna have a little bit more coffee before we depart. What do we got here? Burger King. Good Taste. I don't remember seeing any of these, but I don't know. Alright, let's take a look at this. Looks like our nav's all good. We should get our final load sheet here momentarily. As soon as we're all loaded up, which should be in a minute. Come on, dude, hurry up. Get our volumes back up to normal. Come on, 3 more bags. Hurry up. Did it look like another bag just popped in there? So, baggage loading today brought to you by GSX Pro. Alright. His twin brother in the back is done. Looks like we got the last bag coming on board. Get ready to get out of here. Awesome. All right, we'll send the load sheet to the McDo. Order ground services. I'm gonna verify. APU is on. We'll get the GPU and chocks off.
Let a flight attendant know if you are unwilling to operate the exit or do not meet the exit seat requirements.
Let's get out of here. Push back. Wait for them to close the doors.
We need large electronic
I'm gonna go ahead and put
laptops,
beacon on.
computers to be turned off and stowed. Smaller
Come back here,
electronic
get our load
hardware
sheet.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
must be switched into airplane mode at this time, and all calls and texts terminated. Flight attendants prepare for departure.
Get that thing closed. I'm not sure why this one in the back always does that. See, I didn't do anything. It just popped back open. Little quirk. There it goes again.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Look, yep, it's closed. Alrighty, let's check everything down here. Yep, everything looks good. We'll be pulling out doing nose left here. What gate are we at? I can't tell, but
Locking gear.
15, so are we at 14, I think. Oh, about halfway up the terminal. End up facing left. Okay.
Release parking brakes, please.
Okay, parking brake off.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, we're starting number 2.
Flight attendants, arm doors and cross check. Stand by for all call. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats as quickly as possible. Thank you for your cooperation.
There's always one clown trying to dig around in the overhead while we're taxiing, pushing back.
At this time, in just a few moments, we'll be showing you the safety video. Once the video has concluded, we'll be in the aisles to answer any questions you have before we're... My name is Susan. I'm your purser for today's flight, along with Charles in the economy cabin. We do welcome you aboard.
Alright, we'll start number 1.
Welcome to your American Airlines flight. On its way to one of our many destinations across the globe.
Please set parking brakes.
Made possible by our dedicated team members, who all do it for one reason.
That's why your safety is so
Ghost Rider,
important to
how you
us.
doing?
So let's go over some in-flight instructions so that we
we're
can
going
get
to
you
Orange County,
safely on your way.
down in Southern California over to San Francisco.
To buckle
Just
your
about
seatbelt
just short of an hour flight.
and pull the strap to tighten. To
Unlocking
open,
gear.
lift the top of the buckle. And remember, seatbelts should be fastened whenever you're seated in case of unexpected turbulence. Now, make sure
All right,
your seat is
good
upright.
start on
All
number
larger electronic
1.
devices are put away, carry-ons are placed all the way under the seat in front of you, and your tray table is stowed. Larger carry-on luggage goes in the overhead bin.
Tow truck
If you have a
disconnected.
handheld device,
Bypass pin
please
removed.
switch it to airplane mode now. If your electronic
Hey,
device falls into
transponder
your
to
seat,
clear.
please do
Right
not
is
adjust your
clear.
seat and contact a crew member for assistance. U.S. law
Auto
prohibits
brakes to
smoking, including
max.
e-cigarettes at any time. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying smoke detectors in the
Spoilers
laboratories may
armed.
result in a fine. U.S. law requires
Get our
all to
flap
comply
set
with lighted
to
and posted signs and crew member instructions.
1UP02.
Now let's review the safety card in your seat pocket, which explains
That's
the safety
about good
features
right there.
of this airplane, including the
And
location
we'll
and
get our,
operation
weather
of exits
radar
and
on.
flotation devices. This aircraft is designed with escape path lighting on or near the floor. In the unlikely event of an evacuation, leave all carry-ons
Okay,
behind
taxi light
and follow
on, I
the
see the
lights
pin.
quickly and safely to the nearest exit. A sign will indicate you have reached your exit. All exits on this airplane are clearly marked. Take a moment to locate the nearest one. Keep in mind, it may be behind you. All door exits have evacuation slides to use in the unlikely event of an emergency.
I guess we can do a control check over here really quick. So left
and back of the airplane may be detached and used for flotation. You'll find the exact location on your safety card. When directed to exit, jump onto the slide and move away from the airplane. If the cabin loses pressure, oxygen masks will drop automatically. While remaining seated with your seatbelt fastened, pull down on the mask or the red streamer to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, and put the elastic band over your head. Then pull the straps to tighten and breathe normally. Remember to always put your own mask on first before helping others. Know that oxygen is flowing, even if the bag doesn't inflate. Life vests are located under, next to, or between your seat. For help locating them, see your safety card. To remove the vest, pull the tab or compartment handle to break the seal. If equipped with an elastic harness, remove the harness before opening the pouch. Remove the vest from the package
out before
like
this Southwest.
Put
I don't think so.
Put the vest over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, attach the buckle, and pull tight. Once outside, pull the tab to inflate your vest or blow into the red tube. In the water, a light on your vest will automatically illuminate. If necessary, an infant life vest will be distributed by a crew member. The safety card shows how to use it.
It's our honor to care for you on your journey. If you have any questions, please refer to the safety card or feel free to ask any of the cabin crew as they do their final cabin check. And as always, let us know if there's anything we can do to make your journey more enjoyable.
American Airlines. You are why we fly.
Folks from the cockpit, looks like we're number 1 for takeoff. Flight attendants, please prepare for departure.
Well, I think I'd call that number 2 for departure here.
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff, please.
While you are seated, please keep your seatbelt fastened and visible to the crew when the seatbelt sign is on, as turbulence can happen unexpectedly. If you open an overhead compartment, use caution, as carry-on items may have shifted during
APU
takeoff.
coming off.
If you need to power your device, AC power out.
Now we're good for a lineup and wait. Probably no train watching unless we see something along the route there. We'll take a closer look here in a minute at the actual route, but it's going to be right around just along the coastline. All right, let's get the chrono on. Landing lights on. Okay, takeoff thrust is set. Positive rate gear up. Press climb set. Autopilot engaged. See if we get a good view of anything out here. Just passing through the marine layer really quick. flaps up. Get our terrain radar on, and I already shut the landing lights off. I was actually clicked the wrong button. I was looking for the taxi lights, but all good. And get a little bit of a view there.
From all of us at American Airlines, thank you for flying with us
Newport
today.
Harbor.
A special welcome to Advantage and One World members. If you are not an Advantage member, you can sign up at aa.com/join to earn miles for today's flight and continue earning miles with our retail and travel partners. Our Advantage Aviator Red World Elite MasterCard is another great way to earn miles for everyday purchases and enjoy benefits, such as your first checked bag free, preferred boarding, and no foreign transaction fees.
Goodness.
Not an Aviator card member? See a flight attendant and receive an exclusive offer when you apply in-flight today.
Lufthansa over in Europe, and that sound pack
Shortly,
has,
we will
the
begin our
volume's a little
in-flight
bit lower.
service. We offer a selection of complimentary beverages. Wi-Fi service is available on this flight. Connect to the AA in-flight signal and open your browser.
All right, let's
You
take
can access
a little bit of a look at our,
aa.com free of
route
charge
here.
to view flight connections and other travel information.
All right.
If you
so here
need to
go.
power your
Southern
device,
California, we
AC
just,
power outlets are
just
located
took
at
off,
every seat.
and we head up off the coast here right by
While you are
Catalina.
seated, please keep your
right by
seatbelt
LA.
fastened and visible
Come
to the
over
crew
here past
when the
Malibu,
seatbelt sign is
over,
on,
Oxnard,
as turbulence
Camarillo,
can
Santa
happen
Barbara,
unexpectedly.
And
If you open an
Vandenberg
overhead
Air Force
compartment,
Base off
use
to the
caution,
west here.
as carry-on items may have shifted during takeoff.
And let's see here, right over the top of Monterey, and then we'll start our descent down into the Bay Area and into San Francisco. Pretty straightforward little flight. Done this one like a gazillion times. I think we got Catalina here dead ahead. Yeah, I'm going to turn that volume down just a little bit because I know that usually gets a little loud. Let's see here. So if we zoom out here a little bit, we're still going to make the turn. I think we'll hold off on the seatbelt until we get past this little turn right here. But 10,000 feet. Normally, landing lights off. We'll let the crew know they can get up and start serving. Logo off. So flight time today, let's see what we've got up on the banner there at the top of the screen. See if that one's working. Might try refreshing it if it starts acting up a little bit. I don't think we get the proper... Yeah, we're at 10,000 now. Estimated time of arrival. It's going to keep changing until we kind of level off. But I have it at 1643 Zulu, which is... about 35 minutes or so. Unless my clock is wrong, or is it, yeah. Hey, hello there. It's hard for me to see from here the actual usernames, but yeah, Not much, just taking a quick hop up the California coast here from SoCal to NorCal. We get a good view of Catalina here. Always fun little airport to fly into right over here in Catalina. Yeah, you can see our marine layer here. Just starting to burn off, or at least for the most part. I think it's actually going to stick around through most of the day. Alright, we can get the seatbelt sign off. And let's go ahead and pop down here. We're going to, well, I'm actually going to put in our arrival information. Since we're pretty quick flight today. Let's see what we have here. And again, I forgot to set the airplane back up to US, so I've got to do a little converting here. Altimeter is 2997, which is 1015. Q and H. And temperature today is about 21. Yep, 21 degrees. I'm looking at the observation on my other screen there. Wind's currently 030 at 3. And the ILS today will bring us down to 200 feet radio altimeter. Alright, we got that out of the way. Go to standard atmosphere there. Hey Sean, how's it going? Just having a little bit of fun flying up the California coast today. We should be making our turn here. We're just kind of going past LA and Long Beach, unfortunately, like I said, because of the marine layer. Not much to see, but Long Beach down there. And LA coming up here shortly. Right about there. But clouds you can see pretty much clear up and only along the coastline here. So we should have a little bit more to view once we get over Malibu here shortly. Malibu's kind of right dead ahead over here. Let's see, it looks like it's kind of broken up over here towards LAX, unfortunately. Maybe we might get a little view of it from the air here. Oh, we'll get a better view of Malibu at least, right dead ahead, right off the nose here. I love seeing the curve of the Earth. Yeah, it does look pretty neat, doesn't it? Now, I'm on a sort of widescreen monitor here, so sometimes you get a little bit of fisheye, I noticed, with the actual stream, whereas I don't. So if I kind of zoom in a little bit, that's more of what I'm seeing, more a little bit sort of zoomed in. Alright, let's see, Malibu down here. Yeah, unfortunately LAX right underneath the clouds right there. Let's see, what we're going up to, 36,000 feet, I think. We've got another 10,000 feet to go, roughly. That's a nice little view. So you've got Malibu right below us down here at the bottom. LAX kind of right off in the clouds right there. And as a matter of fact, there's Marina Del Rey, so LAX right to the south of it. And then you've got the Banning Pass way off in the distance there, and Palm Springs just around the corner from this right-hand side peak. Yeah, Thousand Oaks down here. Actually, in Simi Valley, there was a fire someplace in Simi Valley yesterday. Nothing big, just one of the hillsides, as always, burning. Oop, not that high. Yeah, I gotta catch up on my train videos here. I started watching a few of the guys that I subscribe to. Because I'm so busy. Go figure during the week. I usually try to catch them on sort of the weekend. And since it's sort of a weekend day, even though it's, well, what is it? Is it Wednesday? Thursday? I don't even know what day it is. Let me look. Yeah, it's Thursday. Gotta look at my calendar. But kind of feels like a weekend. Though when you're retired, it's funny, me and my wife were just talking about this. We look forward to the week as opposed to the weekend, because the weekend kind of, it feels like the weekend now because nobody's working. And so there's a lot of people around, and all the neighbors' cars are sitting around, and, you know, they're not at work. So that's why it feels like a weekend to me. But it's funny, when you're retired, you kind of look forward to the week when all the people are off at work doing their thing, and not on the roads and not every place else. Let's see here, just coming up to Ventura. And Santa Barbara off in the distance there. Still a little hazy there along the coast. Matter of fact, let's take a look at the weather. Here we go. So, we took off right over here, and we kind of flew out over Catalina, over Malibu right there, and we're right about there is where we're at. Let's see if I can make this thing move. There we go. You can see our cloud cover, our little marine layer here. It's going to stick around in some of the denser spots here. You can see it's kind of pushing, but burning off for the most part. Yeah, weekdays are like a lot more fun. Alright, so let's see here. Let's take a bigger view. Satellite, we'll see the whole country here. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. I gotta make this a little bigger. Alright, yeah, so you can see we've got the cloud cover, but otherwise clear heading into the Bay Area up here. Now, Santa Barbara's right over here, and then we got Vandenberg off in the distance. It's a little hazy morning up here. I say up here because I live in Southern California, and Santa Barbara's like the beginning of Central California. At least that's the way I see it. Let's see, we're almost up at our altitude here. Where we're going, yeah, 36,000, about 1,800 feet to go. I'm going to bump our speed up once we get up at cruise. And we'll get a better idea of the arrival time, too. I think I gotta adjust my clock. One of my clocks is off. Either my clock behind me, where is it? Up there somewhere, or yeah, no, my clock on my Navigraph charts is incorrect. It's about half an hour off. That's what I thought. Kind of weird. Very strange. I'm not sure why. Let's see what the clock is over here. Where's my clock here? Since I never use it, I don't even know where it is. Do we have a clock here anywhere? Yeah, 1602. That's not correct. It's 1634 right now. That's why the sim time is off. That's why I was a little confused when I was looking at my clock behind me, so we got to kind of add half an hour to the difference there. Yeah, there's Santa Barbara and the haze. And Vandenberg Air Force Base, or I think that's what they still call it. It's you know, Space Force Base or whatever. I'm retired from the Air Force, so I don't recall exactly if they changed the name there, but anyway, Vandenberg is, let's see, go around the corner here, right through here. And they just had a rocket. They did a SpaceX launch, I believe. And it seems like they do one every couple days now. But a lot of the times they'll fire it off from here. Let me see, here it is. Making sure I get this right there. And fire it off and head down that way to the left. So usually when they do it right in the evening, right around sunset or stuff, you'll see those, those pictures everybody posts with the big, rocket launch. You can see it from your backyard. All right, let's see. We are at altitude. We're already 100, is that correct? Yes, 100 miles from top of descent. So it's just going to be a quick flight, but I'm going to bump it up even quicker. So we're going to go planned Mach 0.75. I'm going to bump it up to like 0.79. Yep, so there we are right in the center, and Vandenberg right off to the side here. Now I have flown into there when I do a couple of military flights. Yeah, right there's the airfield. And then I believe the launch pads are all around here, right along the coastline. Now, what I might do is later on tonight, I gotta double check, but we do have fireworks in the sim. So on different dates, there's a firework mod that I have installed so that you see fireworks on different holidays, and one of them being the 4th of July in the United States. So you'll see fireworks all over the place. So I might do an evening GA flight. We'll go fly around San Diego and Southern California, see the fireworks. Maybe, we'll see. Alright, well, I've been drinking so much coffee, I gotta pop out of the cockpit here and head back to the lab. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Ready for more coffee. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Looks like I've got about 20 minutes time en route, roughly. And top of descent is quickly coming down, 53 miles. So let's go ahead and get ready for that. Let's take a quick look at our approach. We were doing, what were we doing? ILS 28 left. Alright, that's the one. ILS 28 left, San Francisco, confirmed. 1,800 for the final approach fix there, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and set. For our altitude, so let's go down to 1,800. Alright, that's ready to go. Yeah, about 43 miles to descent here, and just got to remember to slow down before we do that. Let's see, what are we driving by here? Paso Robles? I can never say that. It's a Polish in me. I can't roll my R's the proper way. Paso Robles. There, I got to really think about it. And a Atascadero. Just coming up to Hunter Liggett, MOAs, and Camp Roberts. No, I've said that before. I spent plenty of time over here at Camp Roberts. Oh boy. So unfortunately we're a little bit too far, but this whole area down here is Camp Roberts, one of the largest and oldest, actually, National Guard training areas. So sort of base down here, and is it right there, or is it right here? Maybe it's right there. It was kind of on the curve. No, it's over here. And then all of this is all training areas. Matter of fact, let me see here. Heading for the lake someplace. There's the airfield. I usually, if I'm coming the other way, I can kind of remember my mapping. And I can be like, oh yes, I have camped overnight there, you know, kind of thing. Multiple times. Let's get rid of our company message here. Should be telling us, well, I don't know, our time's a little skewed, so they might tell us we took off late. Nope, says we're good. Alright, we'll wait till we're, let's see, 10. miles out of our descent, and then we'll slow down and then initiate our descent about 2 miles prior. Monterey off in a distance there. Like I said, I think we're going to go pretty much right over the top of Monterey. Yeah, we've got a good view of that. We'll kind of go straight up, right over there. Monterey Peninsula is right there. Pebble Beach, just to the left of it. Got a little bit of traffic up ahead. Alright, there's 10 miles. Let's go to managed speed. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot about that guy. For some reason in Flight Simulator, Salinas ATIS just comes across the airwaves no matter what the heck you do here. So we're going to try to get rid of them here. See, I've changed the frequencies and it doesn't matter, it still comes in. There we go. Alright, just in time for our descent here. Let's go ahead, hit managed altitude. We'll start our descent. So we've got about, roughly about 15 minutes before we're on the ground. Always a quick hop here, especially if, let's see, do we have, and got a light headwinds, so. And we bumped our speed up to kind of compensate for that. Yeah, so I think, let's see here, taking a look. Yeah, we'll go right, this is a Monterey Bay right here. Monterey right there. Santa Cruz over on the other side. So we kind of cut right across the bay, go right over Santa Cruz. And then into the Bay Area, which you can almost see in the haze right there. San Francisco Airport off there. Got San Jose right there. Let's go ahead and get some updated weather. There's a couple different ways we can get our weather here. We could go and just look at the iPad there, or we could pull it up over here. Let's just go here, weather request, KSFO, the OGO. Right there, we'll get to METAR and TAF, we'll send that. Should come back in a sec. There it is. Alright, San Francisco the 4th at 15:56 Zulu, so 16 Zulu, this is 16 Z Ob. Well, it's almost 17 Z now, so, but I'm going by sim time here. So winds, yeah, 030 at 3. Visibility 10 miles, clear 21, 14, dew point 299 or 7. And in the remarks, just automated OB, sea level pressure, and temperature data. Alright. Or we could come over here to our landing reference and get the same information right there. Now I know we have plenty of room here, so I know exactly what I'm going to do. So I usually don't calculate my my arrivals. It's a flight sim. I'm just having fun. I'm sure if I was flying this in the real world, I would do that. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we can get a halfway decent look at Monterey here. There's the airport, which I think I have scenery for, freeware scenery. And then the actual sort of downtown Monterey all throughout here. I think the sort of, what is it? Cannery Row. I can't remember if it's right here or, no, it's right there because there's a pier, so it's right at this little kink right there. That's where the what do you call it, the aquarium is. Monterey Bay Aquarium right there. And then you got Pebble Beach out here. Santa Cruz, dead ahead. What was the observation? They have 10 miles. See if it's an hour old. We should get a new one here shortly. Miles, but it looks like there's a little bit of haze there in the Bay Area. Here we go. Pebble Beach, all the golf courses here, or I don't know if there's multiple ones here. It's nice doing the little Pebble Beach drive. You can drive all the way around the perimeter. I have a lot of pictures throughout the years, me and my different family members taking a little trip out there, hanging out by the rocks and watching the sea lions. I recall. Gotta get down on the ground here. I'm almost out of coffee. Here we go. Who was it was asking about the rail fanning there? The Dean. If he's still on. Where's that line that ran from like Santa Cruz? That old sort of logging line. Ran from Santa Cruz up through the hills here somewhere over to, I don't know where. Which I think they still run part of it as a sort of tourist train. Looking for my what was it? Looking for my train route map thingy. Here we go. Open Rails map. Let's see if we can find it really quick. Okay, here we go. I'll bring it over here. Yeah, one of these lines. Wasn't it one of these little... There's Santa Cruz. To Roaring Camp, is it this one? It runs right through the hills here somewhere. And there's the river, so it kind of runs along here. I'll have to do a little bit more GA flying over here. Yeah, or is it this thing that ran out to Aptos Creek Fire Road? Oh, can't tell the difference between a road and the line. Here it is. I think it's this one here. Oh well, next time we'll do a little sightseeing here with the Cessna or something. Alright, let's see, 18,000 feet well down, above us I should say. We're well down below it, so let's go 2997 or 2998 now. Latest observation just came in 5 minutes ago. Still light winds, 040 at 5, 10 miles, visibility clear. And yeah, so not much of a change there for our arrival. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to get a little bit more drag going, I guess. Get back on profile. Yeah, come to think of it now that I was flying in here, I was saying I don't remember if I had to use drag in the Fenix for this approach, but yeah, now I remember, yeah, you kind of do a little bit. About half spoilers out here. Let's see, I'm back on profile, not quite. Oh, get the spoilers back in. Or I should say back up. Hey Lewis, there you're saying hi, you're wanting to stream, just wondering how do you remove all of the info displayed at the bottom of the screen, engine speed, flaps. You gotta look in your flight, in the flight sim there for your display, go into your display settings, and you just want full screen, and you gotta kind of play around with that, but that's where you get rid of, I think what you mean is those things that are like in the corner of the screens and stuff. You can uncheck everything in there. There's like 10 million options. And yeah, Dean, if you ever come out here, great place to sightsee. I know it's well, California, let's just say it's unique. We'll go that far. But beautiful land, beautiful country. There's San Jose off to the side. Start getting slowed up here. I'm not going to use any auto brake here because normally I would use low for pretty much every landing, but I found that however everything else is running right now, it actually tends to slow me down a little bit too quickly. So, and I never have any problem, probably because I just use full thrust, full reverse thrust. San Jose. And I believe that's Alameda. As we get a little weather update, it looks like, of course. And I'll kill the music, and I'm going to bring the volumes up just a little bit for the arrival. Grand Rapids, you live in Texas, cool. And hey man, you're just looking at the back of the or the start of the stream. Yeah, that's it's a payware version of Santa Ana. All right, let's get ready to do the approach here. I'm going to go landing system on. We got 19 miles out. I'm going to get slowed up here a little bit. So speed brakes full up. At 220, that's more like it. Let's see, where's the Apple headquarters and all that? Because we're going over that whole area here right now, aren't we? I think it's out here somewhere. All right, let's go. Got 220, flaps 1, speed checked. Go ahead and get our landing lights on. And we're going to get slowed down here a little bit quicker. This approach is coming up quick on me. There's 200, flaps 2. the approach mode. There we go. Okay. Glide slope starred, localizer captured.
2,500.
Alright, 7.5 miles out. Go 3 flaps. And gear down. And full flaps. I just realized I didn't have the seatbelt sign on. Everybody sit down. Alright, spoilers armed. Check. Okay, autopilot off my airplane. Hopefully we don't have any crossing traffic like is unfortunately common here in the flight sim.
100 above.
Alright, visual.
Minimum 200.
Landing.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Alright, full reverse. Alright guys, welcome to San Francisco. Alright, spoilers down, flaps up, APU on. Landing lights off, taxi on.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off. And keep the aisles clear of all carry-on items. Take a moment to check your seat back pocket for any personal items, like tablets and cell
Angelo,
phones.
hello again.
When you open the overhead compartment, be careful, as items may have moved in flight. And thank you for choosing American Airlines.
I think we're going to take, what is this, D9 right here? I did not have a gate planned, so. They have different gate numbers on the actual building, so the scenery is a little little wonky here. All right, taxi lights off. Right there is good. Parking brake on. Verify APUs on. 1 and 2 off. Beacon off. Strobes off. Seatbelt sign off.
Requested.
And emergency exit lighting off. External power on. And we'll go ahead and deboard here. And we'll take a quick pop outside over here. And again, I'm going to kind of turn down the volumes here a little bit.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Because it gets a little loud out here. Well guys, hope you enjoyed that flight. Quick one over here to San Francisco. Here, let's jump in the drone. Wait a minute, hold on. Drone. There we go. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed that flight. Quick one out of Southern California over to Northern California here. And default, I think this is the default San Francisco, I can't remember, but still pretty decent looking. And like I said, I'll probably be doing a live stream later today to see the fireworks in the sim. So don't forget to keep an eye out there on YouTube. So I'm not quite sure what time or anything like that, but we'll go ahead and we'll pop out there and take a look at the fireworks here in Flight Sim. While these guys get offloaded, I'll say goodbye, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.